Terraforming Mars
versus Terraforming Mars Ares.
Who's gonna win? Head-to-head battle. Alright, I definitely prefer Terraforming Mars. I can build my engine, I can spend time getting everything going, making sure everything fits, and even when he wants to speed play it, he can't because it takes a long time to terraform Mars with oxygen.
Yes, well, I'll just preface this by saying I like both games, but you hit the nail on the head. You can take your time. That's the one thing about Terraforming Mars Ares. We play this primarily 2 players. If you have somebody that doesn't do any terraforming and just builds like 37 cards down their engine, it's a long day. In Terraforming Mars Ares, you almost essentially have a clock built in with how the end game completes. So I prefer this from just a speed standpoint. I also find that I get most of the feeling minus the area control in this smaller box game.
But why would anybody want to rush through a good thing?
I guess, well, that's a whole nother conversation, but the one thing about this is I find as well you almost need the Prelude expansion, which is just extra cards, which helps speeds things up and give you a couple of different start games. This one, I think, out of the box, even though we all know 50 expansions are probably going to come for this thing, out of the box, you have everything you pretty much need right away.
There's nothing wrong with a good expansion. For myself, Terraforming Mars is always going to be the winner. Though, if I have to, I will happily play Terraforming Mars Ares because it gets Terraforming Mars to the table.